What is going on, guys? You know here, back again with another video. Today we are reacting to Jujutsu Kaisen. We're on chapter 228, continuing the biggest battle of the series, Sukuna versus Gojo. So let's hop back into it. I'm excited. This fight has been amazing. Gojo and Sukuna are in the black orb, a small barrier. Well, in theory, it could serve to strengthen the barrier. Chapter 228. A decisive battle in the uninhabited demon-infested Shinjuku. It's not even the size of the basketball. Wait, it's not even the size of a basketball. Is that small? Hold on a sec. That's impossible. Just how many times has thing been impossible already today? Facts. That is facts. They have been taking the rules and be like, you remember the rules of Jujutsu Kaisen? Well, these two could just flip it. Why a barrier's outward appearance and how big it is on the inside almost never match as it is. That's why you're trapped in a domain unless you somehow find the edge. You don't even have the option to escape. And even if you can reach the edge, a normal domain is resistant to attacks from the inside. Still, there are limits, Musclehead. Don't blame me, blame my dumbass teacher. What's more important with the barrier technique is a concrete image. Usually, if you try to envision a barrier too small to even hold yourself and your opponent, the barrier will just collapse. The prison realm. I see. His experience being sealed in the prison realm is now coming to play. Nah, that's sick. That's sick. Talk about an awful learning opportunity. That's okay. He's kind of crazy. Even knowing that, I still don't get how he could change the conditions of his domain every time he uses it. Kurosabe-san, you've been saying that a lot, but what does that even mean? Barriers, particularly domain barriers. Domain barriers typically have set internal and external parameters like volume and creation speed. By discovering their own blends of parameters, every sorcerer is able to establish their own domain barrier. Really? They both ask. Oh yeah. Higuruma and Hakari. You guys are the exception. Your domain's open by default as part of your curse techniques. I like how they were like, really? In any case, there aren't usually things that can be changed on the fly with each use. You're incredible, King Chan. First of all, I love the mix of lore and battle that we're getting because we're learning so much about the lore of JJK, like so much more that like even though everything has been explained to us, we're still getting more of like the rules. Like this fight reminds me a lot of what was it? Sasuke versus Deidara in Naruto, where we was already established by all the rules in that series, but that took it to another level. It just kept elevating and elevating. That's what I loved about it. That's what I love about this fight. Was it too difficult to question? Was it too difficult to maintain such a huge barrier that he had to compress it down to that size? Maybe he just wanted to see if he could cover the effective range of the Malevolent Shrine with a large enough barrier. And it's like shaking, like it's shaking. Whatever's going in there is crazy. It's holding out. Dag, it's just slashes coming from within. What? Sukuna also just increased his domain range so he can increase the output of his. Yo, they're literally playing chess. If this barrier breaks, they'll reach the stalemate, won't they? If that happens, Gojo will be running out of options. He'll lose. And then it cracks. They both land, and the shrine is still up. Yuji is looking. Sensei! Everyone is like shocked. What happened? The shrine is breaking. Okay, so he figured out. Gojo figured out how to destroy it. It's a good. Oh, what? Whatever happens to his chest, and now he's like spilling out blood. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Gojo-san. Simultaneous. It was simultaneous. Sukuna destroyed Gojo's domain from the outside, and Gojo damaged Sukuna to the point where he couldn't maintain his domain. That's... Nah, come on. That's sick. That's it. Now, we got to remember, Gojo is going all out like this. Sukuna has not used his curse technique or his or the 10 shadows. Time. What? How long did Gojo's barrier last? Did anybody anybody keep track? You didn't keep track either, Kusabe-san? That's a student's job. 3 minutes and 9 seconds. We're only talking about after the barrier was miniaturized. Precisely 3 minutes. That's my big sis. Now that their domains have collapsed, neither of them can use their curse techniques. In that case, Satoru can make a move since the first... Oh gosh. In that case, Satoru can make the first move since he can restore his burnt out curse technique with reverse curse technique. But Sukuna can reverse curse technique too. I was going to say, if Sukuna figured out that Gojo could do it, I feel like Sukuna can do it. If you put it like that, then I can use it too. But as I said earlier, I can't use it to heal burnt out curse technique. I can't use it to heal out burnt out technique. However, Gojo Satoru made the mistake of showing that to Sukuna. Why is that a problem? With Kenjaku's help, Sukuna was able to split his spirit into 20 curse objects, the fingers. After seeing it just once, he learned how to turn himself into a curse object. Now that he's seen it, I'm sure Sukuna could also restore his burnt out curse technique. Come on, that's sick. All right, and the class starts again. The jumping. Oh, is Sukuna running? Yeah, I think Sukuna's running. Gojo's chasing after him. And you just see like explosion from the ground coming up. Ground coming up again. Wait, did he come from the ground or the ground blew up in front of Sukuna? Sukuna sees him. He turns around. Gojo tries to hit him, but nope. They both land on the ground. Why? This whole time, Sukuna has been stubbornly avoiding using any other curse technique other than the one granted to his domain. Even when the interior strength of the barrier lowered, after I flipped the internal and external conditions, he didn't try to destroy from the inside. He chose the riskier option. While we were canceling out each other's short hit effect from within the domain, while we were trying to cancel out each other's short hit from within the domain, Sukuna had no other choice but to use domain amplification in order to beat me, to beat my limitless curse technique. That's a huge advantage for me. As I saw before, within the domain, he can't use buildings to attack. In fact, until my domain was destroyed from the outside, I had the upper hand for 3 minutes. In spite of that, why didn't Sukuna even try to use the 10 Shadows technique or Mahoraga? Yeah, that is true. That is true. Inside the domain, Sukuna has the memory of Megumi in my conversation, so he knows I know about Mahoraga, doesn't he? Is he scared I'll beat it with a single attack? The wheel. His nose started bleeding. What do those eyes see through? Okay, what is... Gojo is getting burnt out. He's getting burnt out. Oh no. Okay. He was probably waiting for this moment. Sukuna's probably waiting for this moment to be like, okay, now we can attack. Now we can attack with everything we got. This is a great fight. I feel like it's coming to its climax soon. Anyway, if you guys want to see more of Jujutsu Kaisen, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification. That way you'll know when it's out. If you like the video, give it a like. If not, give it a dislike. Doesn't really matter to me. If you want to see more of me, catch me out on Twitter. You know. And until then, you know where to find you know.